is wrong with wrestling? Okay? And then, let me do a tope that looks, hold on, ladies. And he's all into the crowd. I fucking love that spot. That was.
Is he retired from WWE or is he retired full stop? Nobody seems to know.
He gets hit in the dick. Andrade hits his move. He will advance to take on Hangman Adam Page. How much money are you really making from these motherfuckers to say, fuck crowd reaction and all the bullshit around it? We want the money.
Are you ready for the show? Are you ready? Are you ready for the show? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Royal Rumble booking was lazy as fuck. I'm not disagreeing with the winners, but the booking itself was lazy as fuck, and I'll tell you why in just a little bit. Because if you stupidly missed our promo Rumble event last week, you won't believe what went down in all 4 matches. All I can say is, Bia has a lot of explaining to do.
Boy, howdy does he. And as your new Knowledge Champion, I can confirm all the shit did go down last week at promo Rumble. But let's get right into the Royal Rumble, the Riyadh Rumble, if you will, that happened this past week in Saudi. You say you agree with the winners. I say phooey. I say I wasn't too I wasn't too worried about Liv. Liv was a good move. You guys had eventually, talked me into it as I was re-listening back to the other episode. But it was like the men's one. That one felt lazy. That one felt lazy to me because and again, we gave you 2 options. I know the rest of the world probably gave you even more options. You know what I mean? The Sami Zayn route, nothing didn't happen. Braun Breaker gets, and I'm gonna say it stupidly eliminated early on. And again, even if he went on a tear and lost, whatever, you still have the tear. You still have the Kane movement where he had 8, 9, 10, 11 eliminations, whatever. No, you took the biggest threat out of the match, and then, and I'm already jumping into the whole fucking thing. What was the Obafemi Brock Lesnar thing? You just made Obafemi look like shit.
Wasted the stare down by bringing in the Miz for a comedy spot, and then Brock gets eliminated during. Was it Jay's entrance?
Yeah. Yep.
They fucked up on that one too.
Because they were too focused in on Jay coming out of the fucking crowd.
Brock Lesnar is usually a big marquee attraction. I know he's got some controversy, but you say Brock Lesnar's name and you get people's attention. He was completely wasted in this Royal Rumble. He had no aura. His elimination was almost missed, and you just completely wasted his face-to-face with Obafemi, which is what a lot of people were waiting for. I don't think we got a Brock and Roman stare down. There was a lot of things they missed out on, and before we do get into it, right, I'm just going to say also, this week's Max Energy is Dragon Energy. Puts fire in your belly. But as far as Oba's performance goes, that was probably the best booked thing of the men's Rumble, because he did look like a monster. He was just throwing people out left, right, and center. I'm in 2 minds over Braun Breaker, because it was funny, it was entertaining, and obviously it fits into this whole storyline he's got going on with everybody's against him, especially Adam Pearce. But there was a lot of interest in Braun's performance in the Rumble, and we got him for a minute.
Not even a minute. And that was the disappointing part. Oba's run was great until he ran into Brock. Brock hit him with a suplex, and all he had to do was pop up. But the kid stayed down. I don't know if that was a miscue on him. I don't know if Brock told him to stay down. I don't know if that was the fucking plan. All I know is you took what could have been and you made it fucking well. And it's one of those things where it's like, I don't, the aura of Obafemi isn't all the way gone, but now I'm going to already know that this guy's not going to be on the level of Lesnar, because Lesnar fucking hit him with one move and that was it. Instead of being the big massive motherfucker, jump up and be like, you didn't do shit, and then have the masses attack him and just end it. No. We got a conclusion to what could have been a Titan clash for down the line, and that's another blown opportunity. And then I need somebody to explain to me why the fuck did Roman win? And then is why? Because I just don't. So he can have 3? Does he have 3? Is he on 3?
No, this is second. No, there's still on Stone Cold on 3.
Okay. Why does he need a second? Why do we need Zebros? Okay, sorry. Why do we have to have it? Like I get it's a fucking kids movie. I don't need a base of WrestleMania main event on it. Look, I cannot overemphasize what they did. You think about all the other ones. Think about all the other Rumble winners that went on to the main event of WrestleMania. Think of all the marquee matches, and with some of the shittier ones thrown into the mix. Yes, there are some shittier ones thrown into the mix, but think of all the other ones. Look at how, I have to keep going back to fucking Daniel Bryan, but look how that one went. Yes, it ended up being fucking Batista that won it because they screwed him out of it, but there was a story out of that. There was a reason for the fuckery. There's a reason for the bullshit. What is the reason? Seriously, what is the? And if you say it's to sell fucking tickets, you didn't sell out the Royal Rumble. You're gonna sell out. You're gonna sell out that same newly built arena for WrestleMania. You're not gonna, and then probably fucking 2 nights in Saudi Arabia. Oh God.
God forbid.
I think the main reason I was okay with Roman winning was obviously the last time he won didn't go down very well. Philly almost rioted for 2 days because Roman won the Rumble 11 years ago. Whereas now
2 years too late.
Yeah, and they were pushing him too fast. Whereas now we're all cool with Roman. We all love Roman. He's over as fuck. He actually got cheered for winning the Rumble.
Yeah, right. Finally.
But yeah, I mean, there's other ways you could have done Punk and Roman.
Years.
Again, I kept saying Braun Breaker's going to win the Chamber in Chicago to face Punk. That makes sense because Punk's from Chicago. La 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 la. They could have set Roman and Punk up that way, but Roman winning the Chamber, I don't know. There is other people that could have won the Men's Rumble, but it was obviously they wanted to go for that big marquee match of Punk versus Roman at Mania, which I'm okay with initially, but I think on Raw that segment sold me on it a little bit more.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
There was people missing from the men's. Obviously, we didn't get the Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah.
Entrance. I don't think there was any point in Gunther being in it, apart from.
Nope.
Actually, no. Rewind.
Apart from the heat.
I realized exactly why he was number 30 and why he was in the last 2 when Roman won, because obviously you want to maximize that good response for Roman by having him go head-to-head in the final 2 with the most hated guy in the company right now, who literally just retired another legend on the same night. So obviously he's going to get maximum heat. So I think that was actually very clever to put Gunther in the last 2 with Roman. But number 30, that could have gone to somebody else. Because by the time you get to 29, I don't even remember who 29 was, but when number 30 comes in, number 30 comes in, you're just like, oh yeah, it's going to be Gunther. Oh, well, there's a surprise then. That's it.
Randy Orton, I think it was.
Was it Randy? Yeah.
Randy Orton.
Very minimal surprises in both Rumbles. The only surprise we got in the women's was the least wanted surprise I think anybody could have asked for, which was Brie Mode coming back. Oy.
I'm going to get to that in a minute. I want to get to just a rewind on the Jey Uso part. Why? Why do the stupid... You know, they look like a bunch of fucking circus clowns. They were doing this. Yeah, look at me, I'm eating like a fucking retard. Well, you eliminate Brock fucking Lesnar, one of the biggest stars, as you said, very well said. He's got his controversies. He's a fucking draw. I was against the Oba family elimination as well, by the way. But they were like, yeah, look at me, I'm Jay, I'm eating like a fucking clown. Then he gets to the ring, unroll it back again during the Royal Rumble. It's got to go. It has to. It's just driving people crazy, and it's driving people away from Jey Uso. The Usos, for me, are the best tag team of this generation. Them, the Bucks, and FTR. I'm not even going to speak. Lucha Brothers, you can add them as well. But the Royal Rumble was, for me, was a massive disappointment. No surprises. You had La Parka, Mr. Iguana. Nothing against them at all. Lazy booking, to quote Jim Cornette. Fucking embarrassing. But at the right winner for me and Roman, I was sold on the match. Segment on Raw was chef's kiss.
I will say
Triple H.
I will say I did enjoy
explain
Mr.
it.
Iguana's spots. But
Yeah.
the
Oh, that was
Yeaton,
great.
the Yeaton absolutely is overdone. It took him the entire countdown clock to get to the fucking ring because he still entered through the fucking crowd in a stadium during the Rumble. And then to roll it
didn't do
back
that.
again. No, just enough.
Brock
Get on
Lesnar
with the
was
fucking
done
match.
dirty.
I think Roman was all of us when he got to the ring because he was the next entrant, and he wanted to roll it back, and then he just smacked Jay in the fucking face and knocked him on his ass. That was all of us. Just stop the fucking yeeting.
And there was
Knock it
no
off.
Jimmy Uso, which surprised
There
me.
was no Jimmy, but I do think he's probably on standby with Naomi around about now, which is probably why he didn't fly
Yeah.
over. That makes sense.
Case in point.
So switching to the women's, absolutely no issues with Liv winning. She was the perfect choice. I loved the finish too. Although I did say I think it would have been more dramatic if her eliminating Raquel was the close of the match.
That would have been the only change I would have made.
But I did like
And
the
nobody
Oblivion off the apron to win.
That was cool, to be fair.
And Sol Ruka, what a performance.
Oh, she looked stout. Looked absolutely stout. Dude, she looked good. What was she had? 4 eliminations?
She had a few, yeah. And was she the Iron Woman? I don't quite remember.
Yeah, her and Charlotte Flair, who nearly broke.
Oh,
the
yeah, of
record,
course.
Who was
Yeah.
ass.
She was literally in there just to break the record of Iron Woman's time because she did fuck all for the whole match.
Yep.
She was in there at the
59
start.
minutes.
Teaming
That
up with
won't be
Alexa
classic.
was good. Then she did nothing for like half an hour. And then, oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, Charlotte Flair's still in this. She comes up she slept for most of the match just to do her spots at the beginning and the end. Lazy. I'm not saying she's lazy. I'm saying the booking of her was lazy because it was clearly just to get that time record in there, which I don't really give a shit who spends the longest time unless they're actually doing something. Like Javon Evans was fucking amazing in the men's. He absolutely
he did
deserved
well,
all
that
that time. He looked like a bag of shit on Raw. Paid the price for it, but damn, he earned his stripes in the Rumble match.
Yeah, he did.
Kid's unreal.
Yeah, he was Iron Man. He went 40 minutes, I believe.
Yeah.
Him and
crazy.
Oba.
And he was bouncing around like a fucking madman.
He's
Yeah, he
bouncy.
was.
I've seen him since
Like-
day one in NXT, and I knew how good he was.
Every time he went to the top rope, I was like, no, okay.
Got a little nervous every time.
So back to the women's. I did like the fact that Charlotte and Alexa were number 1 and 2. And then they teased maybe doing something, but then they agreed to work together. And they did throughout their entire combined time in the match until Charlotte accidentally eliminates Alexa, which is okay. It was clearly an accident. I hope they're not teasing a breakup between these two so soon, because it's the only time we've actually liked Charlotte.
Yeah. It's kind of
Turn it
crazy
back
to say
to
it
you.
like that, but it's the truth.
She's not a babyface for shit.
No,
the-
she needs Alexa to be babyface.
The good thing I'll give about the Rumble, they've made numerous stories. Kyrie and Asuka. That's a story going into WrestleMania. You've got as well, I'll get to the people who were done dirty in a moment as well. The fans were a fucking embarrassment. They did not give a fucking shit about that Royal Rumble. You had the Judgment Day teasing the breakup. You also had as well the Charlotte and Alexa part. But don't break them up so soon. Brian, Kyrie and Asuka, keep them going until after Chamber. And then you get it built step by step, ready for WrestleMania. Because that's a big match, Asuka and Kyrie.
Yeah.
We need to praise one woman as well, who I thought was a beast. Kiana freaking James surprised the hell out of me, fam.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's
Um,
quality.
The NXT roster showed up and showed up well. The only one I was... Well, she's not NXT. She is on the main roster now. But I think Lash Legend, they tried too hard with... Like, I think she got 5 eliminations. And by the time it got to, like, 3 or 4, it was just lackluster.
Yeah.
I think she threw out, like, 3 big names right after each other. I think Becky was one of them.
No, now there's Natty.
Natty, yeah. Who did Lash eliminate? That was a big name.
That was Raquel eliminated Rhea.
Yeah, but not
There's a
before
few.
Rhea got paid back for Io, which was a
she
great
eliminated
spot.
Io. She eliminated Nikki Bella.
Did she eliminate both Bellas?
Both Bellas, yeah, both Bellas.
That was the only good thing she did. Thank you so much, Lash.
Oh, and Jordan Grace.
That's it, yeah. She eliminated Jordan Grace.
Charlotte Flair.
And then she eliminates Charlotte Flair, and in the process eliminates one of her Lashes, too.
That's right, yep.
Jordan Grace. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but you get her in a story with Jade Cargill, and you eliminate Jordan Grace early. Lola Vice, she was done dirty as well.
Yeah,
She's
another
in a
one.
decent program in NXT, chasing a North American title right now. She was in there for literally 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Why?
JC Jane flew under the
Lazy.
radar a little bit, too.
JC Jane, yeah. Barely got no reaction. Kalani Jordan, 0 reaction.
I think this is the first time I've realized, actually, how many women's tag teams there actually are. There was a lot of emphasis on the tag teams. There was Alexa and Charlotte. There was Bayley and Lyra. There was Judgment Day. There was Lash and Nia. So in the end, it just kind of became like, well, which team's going to last? And which ones are going to break up? Fortunately, none of them actually did break up. There was a couple of miscommunications, and we're probably going to get the Kyrie and Asuka breakup down the line. But it didn't really feel like, well, anybody can win this. There was a few choices, but at no point did I wonder, like it could be one of 10 people.
No, like I said, it either felt like it was going to be Raquel or Liv almost the entire time, and then even with Lash Legend's like run again, how long was Lash in here for? Like 30 something minutes, something like that. Almost 40 minutes.
Half, yeah.
Yeah, almost 40 minutes. 5 eliminations, and she looked dominant. But again, I didn't ever expect her to win. I didn't expect her to pull a trigger on her. I don't think she has any real stories going. I love Jordan Grace. Y'all know me. I would have been like, fuck, I just roll with her anyway, but not going to happen. No, Liv was the right choice. There's nobody really else that could have did anything. There's no point for... I'm really looking to give me a story for anybody. No, there's none. There isn't one. Chelsea Green for the fuck of it, but I mean, hell, that's just good old-fashioned favoritism.
Need to get the milk cartons of finding missing Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
We have not seen this broad since WrestleMania. Milk cartons are out.
She's been out for 9 months with a broken finger. I don't get it.
Knuckle. Taz and Dorks were back on in a house show over the weekend, so it's looking promising.
Yeah. I was just looking, actually. There was 2 dark matches that we didn't see, obviously, because they don't put matches on the pre-show anymore.
No.
But the Wyatt Six defeated the MFTs and the Motor City Machine Guns, and Shinsuke defeated the New Day. Mm-hmm. All of which were missing from the Rumble match. There was no Shinsuke. There was no Kofi Kingston. Royal Rumble royalty.
For real.
Like, you don't have to do your crazy avoiding eliminations anymore, like Javon can do that spot. But still, put Kofi in there.
Yeah, you could have did better. You're 100. We kept saying that it's lazy booking, and then the serious lack of react. Like, I'm gonna keep saying this. I don't know how much they're paying y'all to be in Saudi, dude. It can't be worth it. It honestly can't really be worth it. This lack of reaction is going to kill. It almost killed. No, it did. It did kill the Rumble. Having no reactions and minimal fucking pops for bullshit. Having more open seats than LED lights, then it's fucking. I don't know.
Oh,
it was
I hate
embarrassing.
those LED lights.
It was fucking annoying. It was annoying. But then, and the boys talked about it in the TSK, which is actually going to drop today as well. And the thing we kept talking about was, and as you guys know, I'm a fucking advocate for overseas, and because again, it's an American company, for overseas pay-per-views, or PLEs, whatever, especially major events like the fucking Royal Rumble. But again, and I'm going to be nice here, I know we're in the middle of footy season. What is wrong with going anywhere in the fucking UK? Seriously, what is wrong with going anywhere in the fucking UK? Not to honk my own fucking horn over here, but fucking Hotspur Stadium holds 80,000+ for Beyonce. Why can't you guys be there? Fucking Aussie was at Villa Park. They hold 80-something thousand. Why can't you go there? I hate fucking Arsenal. Fucking Emirates holds almost 90-something thousand. Why don't you go there? Like, what, seriously. How much money are you really making from these motherfuckers to say, fuck crowd reaction and all the bullshit around it? We want the money. It just really can't be that much.
No,
but then again, fuck,
it would also be on at the same time too. It
Yeah.
would be the exact same start time as we had for the Rumble in Saudi. You know what? I've come to the point where I don't really care if they do a token show in Saudi, like Crown Jewel or whatever. Give them that, whatever. But don't give them a big event like the Royal Rumble, because, yes, it was nice to watch it at 7 p.m. But at the same time, the crowd sucked. I felt like there was a lot of restrictions in terms of who could go over to Saudi. I felt like there was a lot of fan service, like going back to Roman winning. Obviously, that was going to please the Saudis. They love Roman, so they had to go with a safe option, I guess. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, the women too. Obviously, came out that they
covering up.
We know they have to cover up. This was the first time we've had to have so many of them cover up going into Saudi because they had a Royal Rumble match. And this is where we found out that they don't actually get those costumes made by the company. They got to pay for their own shit to cover themselves up, which isn't even their fault. That's bullshit.
No, you're making them do so much more because you would rather pad your business pockets. You'd rather give money back to your fucking shareholders. There used to be this thing called companies thriving on fan support. I know, fucking crazy concept, right? Look at how the fucking footy industry runs, for crying out loud. Why aren't we doing it? Why again? And I'm not trying to be biased and sticking with English for the obvious fucking reasons here. But you're telling me you couldn't have gone, make it international. I'm fine with that. Really, seriously, I am. But you can't honestly tell me that that's worth it. That having that bad of a fucking Royal Rumble, one of your core four, is worth it. And then in fucking 2 months' time, we got to go there for the biggest show of the year.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
How are you going? Like, somebody call an audible right now. Somebody call an audible right now. Who's in Wembley? Nobody. Fucking send it. It's my new word right now. Send it. Fucking go to Wembley. Fucking kick Spurs out for the weekend. I don't give a fuck. You cannot, at this point, after that show and those reactions and everything that goes along with it, you cannot possibly be serious about going back in fucking, I'm sorry, a year and 2 months. I forget, we're in Vegas for this year. So a year and 2 months. You can't possibly tell me that. You're not going to tell me that you got these motherfuckers convinced, hey, we got to do shit like this. No. You're here. And unless you guys want to get held hostage on a plane again,
yep.
When
you just play by our fucking rules. That's fucking mad.
When does the deal expire?
Oh,
2028. But the greedy bastards are going to renew.
Well, this is where I'm hoping, like, giving them a WrestleMania is like a send off. Like, you've got your Mania, you got what you wanted. Let's not renew the deal because it's not fucking worth it.
It's not.
I even said they're going to renew because TKO are 2.2 billion in debt.
Yeah,
they are in serious shit because WWE are going to renew because it's greed. And as we've said this since 2018, since its inception. Blood money.
Mm-hmm.
You would not see AEW, TNA. They would never sell their soul.
No.
They've sold, and we hate Vince. There is no way on this earth he would have let WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia.
No, that's one thing he would have probably put
No
his foot
chance.
down
Oh, he would have. But there's another place as well that sells 100,000. Is the Melbourne Cricket Ground in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
I watch the Ashes religiously. Every couple of years, it's once in England, once in Australia. Every couple of years, every day in Melbourne on the first day, 100,000. Why can't WWE do that? Because it's greed. I guarantee you, this could be a WrestleMania next year. I might skip. I honestly might skip.
You know the funniest thing, bud? You just said this, and it makes me giggle. Why can't they could do 100,000 right? You could have the fucking regular round 3 FA Cup fucking at Wembley, 100,000 no problem. You could have a basic ass cricket match fucking in Australia, fucking 100,000 no problem. You want to know why they can't do it? Because they don't want to. Because the facts of the matter are, if they did, they would. They'd get those fucking numbers because they do not give those fucking shows often. So when they do, there's a reason why the fucking SmackDowns and Raws and bullshit PLAs get sold out like that in fucking in where's they go all the time? In London at the fucking O2, where they go to fucking all over the place. When they go to fucking Wales and shit, they get sold out so fucking quick because you guys don't get fucking shows. So why not? And I know, what a concept here. Why not give them a massive fucking show and watch the masses flood?
Yeah.
Again, it was in the early 90s when wrestling was starting to die. That they had an 80-something thousand fucking crowd at Wembley. That's back. And then you didn't have what you had now. The technology, like, it doesn't compute that they don't understand. And again, that used to be that, well, it's a stubborn old man. There's no more stubborn old man. What is going on? And beer's 1,000,000 fucking percent. It's greed, baby. It's greed. It's the same reason why footy teams sell to Saudi Arabia, for the money.
It's all about the money because they want the cities to bid for these events and pay them to host these events. Like,
motherfucker. Speaking
of Wembley, did London bid for All In? No. TK booked it. He banked on his roster and, okay, it didn't fill it with 100,000, but the first All In was fucking successful. Successful enough to come back the next year and they hit even less attendance, which is why it probably shouldn't be an annual thing, but it just proves...
No, not an annual thing. Maybe
if you
every
make something
3 years
big
or
enough
something.
Exactly, if you make something big enough in Wembley, people will go.
Exactly.
You look at SummerSlam 1992, for example.
WWE don't want to take the risk on spending money to book Wembley on the off chance that they don't sell out. They would rather, hey, you pay us, we'll bring our show over to your stadium and your city. And then you can pay even more on ticket sales.
Wow. You know what that means? It means that you don't believe in yourself to bank on yourself. That's shameful.
Mm-hmm. Also, you can't fucking book the show.
Hey-o.
I thought with the costumes, what's the name of Sasha's ex-husband? Is it Mikadze?
Something like that.
Mikadze?
Oh, the seamstress, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that guy would have been fucking busy with them costumes. So
I didn't hate... Some of the costumes were really good. I didn't hate them. I just hate the principle of it. Not so much that they have to cover up because it's, their religion or whatever. But the fact that they have to do it for an event where they're in fucking... They're being told to go there. Hey, we're breaking barriers. We're bringing 30 women for this match, but they've all got to cover up from the neck down in blazing hot heat for an hour. And they've got to pay for it themselves.
Yep.
Embarrassing.
It's the American way.
I love the fact that they also ribbed themselves and did the Power Rangers parody on Instagram.
Hell yeah. Shit was awesome.
Big up Jordan Grace.
Ultimately, though, The one thing we also haven't talked about yet is AJ and Gunn for AJ Styles retiring from WWE. Is he retired from WWE or is he retired full stop? Nobody seems to know.
No, that question is so up in the air right now. It's like you don't know. So last week I said that I don't believe they have a working contract with TNA. And I'm getting my info from Rob. So if Rob's wrong, it's all good in the hood. But he's telling me that contract's good till like 28. And if it is, then that's where AJ goes. You're not going to let AJ Styles walk. I'm going to say it again. You're not going to let AJ Styles walk. I don't care how old he is. I don't care how out of touch. There is no excuse for you not to be keeping AJ around in some capacity. And if that means you can ship him off to TNA and get whomever in return, they're going to do it. You're not going to let him go from his contract. Now, if he does, if they do, and they're, stupid as fuck for doing so, AJ's already said he wasn't going to sign another contract. However, the Brooks can be persuasive. So I'm sticking with realism here, and I'm just going to say he's going to end up in TNA because of the working deal. That's how he's going to retire. I didn't take my gloves off because I knew I was coming home to TNA or some whatever nonsense. And that's going to happen. The 100 million memes that we see of AJ Styles, welcome to AEW or whatever, or he's all elite. I want it to happen so fucking bad it ain't even funny. But last night on Dynamite, fucking Tony Khan said, it ain't happening if you even think it's happening. There's no way we're setting up for Omega, Ospreay, and AJ at fucking Wembley. No, sir, I have a whole other fucking plan in my back pocket. So let him go to TNA and have fun.
Yeah, I think it would be way too late to bring in AJ to AEW. You just wouldn't have enough time to give it a quality run because he wants to be done by the end of this year.
You know, I'm going to challenge you on that a little bit. I'm not going to say the quality run. I think it's just going to be leaving us wanting even more.
Yeah,
even more. And he does, and I think he doesn't want to do that to us. I think that's what that is. He's like, I don't want to do it because I don't want to fucking force myself to do shit that I don't want to do. You know, and hey, I don't blame him.
Because Sting was there what 3 years?
In AEW,
I want to say 3, yeah.
Yeah, about
3
3
years. So he had time to have a good run, and it was a really good final run.
Excellent.
Befitting of a legend. He got to do what he wanted to do. He didn't slow down, wasn't embarrassing, got his stuff in. He was entertaining the whole time. Perfect. Yeah. You wouldn't really have enough time to do that with AJ. With, I guess, how much time he wants to spend in the ring before he's done. If he does want to continue wrestling, that is.
Again, and it all makes sense.
But yeah, it would be a perfect poetic ending to his career to finish it in TNA.
Because if Styles goes to TNA, we know that there's going to be talent going from there to WWE. Leon Slater, it's a cert. Mike Santana, I can see happening.
Yeah.
And there could be... Because I think someone said that they're sending the ones from WWE to TNA to get better, and then they'll come back in the future. So Elena Black for me could be one. Indy Hartwell could be a possibility.
For damn sure, her.
For me, who's one of my favorites in TNA, get Xia Brookside in. The Iconics could come back. I don't know.
Iconic.
Oh, Iconics!
That'd be cool. I love them.
Come on, Sean Spears, get it done.
All right, well that's the Rumble. We've set up a few feuds on the road to WrestleMania now, and we will see what happens next with the WWE title because the world title is pretty much confirmed now. Punk and Roman. Personally, I want to see. I see it being Drew, Cody, Jacob, triple threat.
Oh, we're just fucking Sammy out of the game, huh? All right.
I mean, yeah, it seemed to be like one and done with Sammy at the Rumble.
Or hold on. Is that next year?
Because Mania's in Saudi next year, yeah. God. But yeah, I think they made it clear with how definitive Drew's victory was that Sammy's out of the title picture now.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. Did you have to murder Sami Zayn? Like, Jesus, Drew.
That was a
And
was a very
this
nice
guy,
Claymore.
though, just fucking, just a pure definition of brick shithouse. I love-hate Drew McIntyre. I do. When he's a heel, he's a motherfucker.
He's having the time of his life.
You can tell.
All right, still to come, Dragon Club gathers as we deal with Beer's shocking actions last week. But for now, a little taste of the old, and it is a very little taste because there's not a lot to talk about in history. But it's time to hop in our wrestling DeLoreans for this week in wrestling history.
Hit it, Doc.
And it is literally a very short trip. There's not a whole lot of plutonium in the DeLorean this week. We got two topics, and they both concern Ric Flair. February 2nd, 1992, Ric Flair wins the Royal Rumble match, entering at number 3 to become the WWF champion.
Yeah.
First time ever that the title was on the line in the Rumble match, and Ric Flair's first WWE title win?
Yes.
First WWE title, yeah.
Yeah, that was his first. And then I forget who he beat to win the second one.
Yeah, that's what's playing on my mind too.
King Kong.
He did win it twice, didn't he?
Yes, twice.
Was it one at Mania?
Very possible.
Because he won the 92 Rumble, then lost to Savage.
Yeah.
He lost to Savage. Thank God. So everyone loves a bit of Macho Man. Let's have a look. I'll dig this up.
I'm trying to dig it, which, goddamn, his history is extensive.
Yeah, it is. And while we get into that, I'll go over the other piece of history concerning Ric Flair. Flipping over to WCW. On February 3rd, 1989, WCW officially recognizes Ric Flair as the world champion during the post-NWA split period. So for a time, WCW was using the NWA World Heavyweight title as their world title. NWA said bye-bye, just like they did to TNA many years later. And WCW had to bring in their own championships. Ric Flair was officially the first WCW world champion.
That's right. Did he win on some bullshit show? Yeah, looks like he beat Randy Savage on some dumbass show.
Savage,
Primetime Wrestling.
Primetime Wrestling, that's it.
Holy crap.
Well, there you go.
Hey, that's some history for that ass. So, from the history in the then to the happenings of the now, last week on After Max, we tell y'all to check it out because you never know what's going to go down. And, Cypher had a lot to say. And with that came a challenge. He laid it out to the captain. I'm ready for the response.
This is why you don't miss Aftermax. Yes, Corey, I heard everything you had to say last week, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that you're finally coming after this TV title now that I've got it, because you lost it in a promo climax and you never really got a rematch for it. But it is ironic because when you had this title, you avoided every single challenge that I made last year. But I'm not going to hold that against you. So you want to put yourself into a handicap match against 3 people in order to get a shot at this, at Promo Mania. Very bold. I like it. Let's run with it. It's fine with me. If our esteemed GMs can find you 3 challengers, you can have your match. And if you beat them, you face me. I like it. But I'm also going to be nice, Corey. You want to make it handicap 3-on-1 TV rules? That's fine. But instead of the regular 3 minutes, I'm going to do you a favor. You only have to beat their combined time by 1 minute. Anything between, let's say, 1 and 2 minutes over their time, you win. And as for you gloating about the dissension in Dragon Club, well, that was inevitable. Because nobody has wanted us to fail so much as you, Corey. You've been calling for this since day one. You are the Drew McIntyre of Max Wrestling. You've been praying for this since day one. But it's not gonna happen. Is there a little bit of tension right now? Yes. Is it gonna spell the end of Dragon Club? No. You know why? Because we've been through worse. We have outlasted every single faction in Max Wrestling, including every faction Corey has been in. We're the longest running faction in this brand. Even when we had to kick out a piece of shit and replace him with Beer. Beer's an asshole, but at least he admits it. But you, Corey, well, you have a history of stabbing your stablemates in the back. So hopefully, you don't do it with a blade. But Dragon Club will survive. You know why? Because this is nothing. We're all former world champions anyway. Brotherhood is stronger than gold. Dragon Club will work this out. We will stand tall. And hell, who knows? Maybe at the end of Promo Mania we'll all have gold. But I do know one thing. At Promo Mania on the 1-year anniversary of Dragon Club 2.0, I promise you this. There will be an image of all 3 of us standing united. Whereas there's probably going to be an image of Cypher standing over a fallen blade. I mean, why haven't you picked a team name yet? You keep getting pissed off at me calling you the Brothers of Max Destruction. You haven't even told us what you're called yet. What are you? Who are you? Why are you not coming up with a team name? Is it because you don't plan on lasting together for very long? Well, Corey, either way, your challenge is accepted. And as for Dragon Club, we'll deal with that later on in the show.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Welcome back to Max Wrestling. I am the captain, he is El Jefe, and he is Beer. Speak their name and they appear. If you like what you've seen so far, make Max Wrestling your new home. We have cookies. All you gotta do is drop a people's elbow on the like button and a 5-knuckle shuffle on the subscribe button, because that's how the algorithm works. The more you click, the more you watch, the more we keep coming up. We are here every single week, #Thursday on Max.
That's right. Make sure that you get a part of the program now. And for those that prefer the old-fashioned podcast, we take care of that too. Head on over to SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is you get your podcast. And of course, for all the links and a whole bunch more, check out the consistently updated, beautifully done website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
And as you should know by now, the end of the show is never the end. And as Cypher proved last week, it's never enough to just watch the show. Sometimes stuff happens after the show. And that's why you need to join Cypher on Aftermax live on Facebook. The QR code is on the screen right now. But there will be no Aftermax this week as Cypher is feeling a little under the weather. So we hope you join us in wishing him a speedy recovery. And go ahead and join the Facebook group anyway, because you never know what's going to go down. Predictable, so scan and go after the show.
It'll be your new favorite thing to do, saying it all the time and checking it out. Again, Facebook's where it happens, where you can be a part of the madness and all the fun. Okay, I don't know whose fucking idea was open Dynamite like this, but do it all the time. It was fucking kind of cool to like see everyone have like a little fucking couple second stint or whatever before they actually went out and did some stuff. And then we got the Death Riders versus the Don Callis family. Don Callis family picks up the dub. I don't even think fucking Vegas is understood that everybody outside of Mox was supposed to be a babyface, because they only cheered Mox, so it's kind of cool. Good on them. Renee attempts to interview a very disappointed Swerve Strickland. He's just mad with his chain and just tells Prince Nana to talk for him. And he's just like, our plot hasn't changed. We're going after it all. Then we get a promo, not so much for the return of Will Ospreay, but to let us know that he had successful neck surgery and that he will eventually be back on the up and up. I think he had neck surgery, and I want to say he's getting close to the point of training. So good on him for that. Gabe Kidd, and I thought it was Johnny Depp from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, but it's actually Clark Connors. And what is wrong with wrestling? Okay, they beat the shit out of this man. He gives him the Rey Mysterio fucking flying torpedo into the fucking trailer, goes up to his picture and spits on it. Fucking Gabe Kidd does. I'm disgusted with you. I never laughed so hard in all my life. I know how like serious you are when you're just so angry you spit on something that resembles you. Yeah, I pooey to you. Laughed my ass off. Pooey. They throw this fucking nerd in the trunk, and then Clark Connors, we're going on a ride, or whatever the fuck he said, and they take off.
That was good.
And then nobody on commentary mentions that fucking poor Darby Allin just got kidnapped. And somebody should call the authorities. They're just like, well, looks like fucking Darby Allin's screwed. Hey, what's up with this match? And I'm like, what the hell? But again,
they were the same. They were the same later on when he got left in the desert, and he went back to commentary, and they were just like, oh, well, we'll try and get you an update on his condition a little bit later on. Not the fact that he's just been left in a body bag in the middle of the fucking Nevada desert.
This is fucking dead. This is fucking Darby Allin's dead. I will let you guys know what happened next week. Like, fuck!
That fam dead.
He's fucking dead. Oh, God. It was crazy.
Somebody gets decapitated. Oh, that could be a flesh wound.
Fucking hell. Maybe with Darby it totally would be. He'd pop up. He was crazy fuck. Mixed. I don't know why we're doing. There's a reason why we're doing mixed tags. They have a stupid match. Not a stupid match. But they have a match set up in Australia. I think it's like Wheeler Yuta and I want to say Megan Bain or Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir. And Marina Shafir against Orange Cassidy and Tony Storm. So the Orange Cassidy Tony Storm get a little impromptu match against some Jahoobs, Jordan Oasis, I believe, and Brittany Books. And it was hilarious because they win, they're all celebrating, and Orange grabs the mic. I don't know if I want to do this match anymore. I'm like, dude, fucking character thrown out of the window. And so Tony's like, fuck it. I don't want to go bald either. I'd look weird. I'd do this and just Rain and Raven. She's like, but fuck it, we're gonna do this because I'm timeless or whatever the hell. And I love how they like make fun of bald people and then they both look at fucking Luther like, you freak. Thought it was awesome. It's going to be an interesting little setup. It's going to be interesting. I wonder how far we're going to go with this one. Hangman, Mark Davis, some Haas on Haas action. Mark Davis went from like, yeah, look at him go with fucking Jake something to, well, there goes Mark Davis. And I forgot what the fuck, they kept giving him some stupid nickname. I can't remember the nickname, but it was dumb as hell. Dom Callis is a fucking moron. Hangman wins. He advances to the Grand Slam #1 contenders match. Then we get Andrade versus Kenny Omega.
Oh,
and
yes.
The match itself was awesome. Great fucking match. We finally got what it is. Andrade, dude. I don't know what this guy is doing, but it's working. And we all need to be fucking taking notes or something. Because this dude, he's got... I called it the Val Venus vibes at first, but that's also fucking Val Venus was way creepier.
Yeah.
He's got it. He's just got it right now where he's the Latin heartthrob where he goes out there and he takes his time and he's sculpted like a fucking statue out of marble and he has his fucking awesome matches and then let me do a tope that looks to holla lettuce and he's all into the crowd. I fucking love that spot. That was great. I love that spot. I don't care if all them broads are paid, dude. It's a fucking great spot. And then fucking Swerve. Oh god, when he came out, I was like, "Oh, there goes Kenny's spot." Yeah. And sure fucking enough, Swerve is that mad that fucking Andrade beat him that he ends up costing Kenny the match. Kenny gets hit in the dick. Andrade hits his move. He will advance to take on Hangman Adam Page. With that, I now officially say that we are changing the landscape of AEW, and Andrade may end up being the fucking world champion, and he's going to be the most hated motherfucker in all of AEW, and that's how you turn MJF face. God damn it, TK, you're fucking lazy. But if it works, it goddamn works.
I'd do it.
Obviously,
give the belt to Andrade.
Oh,
I would do it.
I don't know. I hate saying it because you have Okada, you have Kyle Fletcher. It's like Don Callis should have somebody else to put in the main event picture. Why not Andrade? It's working. It's working, and I don't see a reason to stop it. I really don't. Obviously, Kenny's pissed off, goes up to Swerve. Hey, man, what the fuck? And I love how Kenny's so calm. He's like, hey, man, what the fuck? Swerve's like, hey, man, fuck off. He's like, no, I just want to know what you do, what I did. Like, why'd you interfere in my match? And he shoves him again. And Kenny looks at the camera like, I'm just trying to talk to him. I just want to have a conversation. And so they start fighting. And then, no, before they can even fight, security breaks it up. So I'm like, what the hell? It was so weird, but we're going to get Swerve versus Kenny at some point. Might be at Australia, might be at Revolution. But it's happening, and it's weird. Backstage, Renee's talking with Chris Statlander. She promises to announce her match stipulation on Collision for Thekla. And she's like, you just better hope that the Galaxy Killer or whatever is just a nickname. I'm like, why would you downplay your own nickname? Like, what? Girl, you're contradicting yourself, girl. Just believe in your shit. This one is not a shocker, but they're setting up for Australia. They want something big for Australia. Megan Bain and Julia Hart? Not Julia Hart, pause.
Penelope Ford.
Penelope Ford, thank you. Penelope Ford, mega bad, as put it on here on this script, which I love, by the way. She fucking totally had it like that all the time. Actually beat the Babes of Wrath relatively easily, believe it or not. I think they did too, now that you say it. Relatively easily to earn a title shot at Australia in the Grand Slam Australia. There you go. I don't know. I don't think they're going to lose the belts this early, but then again, they also haven't done shit with them. So kind of wouldn't be surprised if this just becomes like, hey, we hold them, elevate, and then we pass them on. We're not really going to defend them. We're just going to, hot potato. And if it works, it works. Tommaso Ciampa celebrating the TNT Championship. Good on him. Even they had a little fucking celebration I wouldn't say celebration, but Mark Briscoe even raising his hand like, hey, man, motherfucker deserves it. Good job. So I really did enjoy that. Ricochet versus Jack Perry, all the PWG vibes. All the PWG vibes. First off, when the match starts, Fucking Ricochet's hot dogging his way to the ring, taking his time. I got the belt, I do. And Perry's like, yeah, whatever, motherfucker. Hits him with a tope on the outside, and then was like, oh, you're right there? And just fucking kicks him off the edge. And you know goddamn well this dude wasn't ready, because as he's going down, his arms are doing this. And I'm fucking dying, because I'm like, dude, Ricochet is such a good sport. He's such a good sport. Jack Perry's a total fucking dick. But I'm not saying thank God he lost, but it is what it is. Ricochet wins again due to shenanigans. He got help. Was it who came out to fucking help him? The Bucks. That's right. The Bucks came out because the fucking Gates to Agony tried to fucking interfere. They didn't, but that distraction was enough. He slams his head into the belt in the turnbuckle, picks up the dub. Ricochet does, and of course everyone hates him because this guy's winning because he's cheating. But that's why you hate him. You hate him because he's so crafty. And then, speaking of crafty, the tension was there. Brody King, MJF for the world title, tension was there. The bell rings, and then, before the bell rings, MJF is just sitting there and he's snarling at him. He's looking at Brody King like, I'm not afraid of you. Then the bell rings and he goes, fuck. Realizes, oh shit, I'm really in here with Brody King. Brody King takes 2 steps, and out comes Hangman. And even Bryce is like, the fuck's going on? And all the Hangman does is just stand there. I think he got hands in his pockets or whatever. He's just doing the fucking Kevin James pose and shit. Just like, just a fucking casual guy hanging out. And MJF's like, huh? Does the fucking hanging spot. I love how he went from like, holy shit, I'm dead. Like, in like 3 seconds. I laughed hysterically. Falls to the ground, gets brought in, Bunzo bomb, 1, 2, 3. Holy fucking shit, Brody King just killed MJF. Almost quite literally. Now MJF has to defend the title in Australia. He'll win it. It's obvious, and it's fine. But way to put some fucking momentum behind Brody King. Way to make this shit a little bit more interesting. As upset as I am that Kenny's getting fucked again, I get it. And that's what I talk about when I get upset with WWE. If it ends up making sense, do what you got to do for the story. Do what you got to do for the story. But if there is no end game, or if there's no sense being made, I'm going to call you out on this shit. You're going to sit Kenny on the back burner until probably Will comes back? Fine. Cool. But at least Kenny's getting action. You know? Pushing a new star, Andrade, fucking send it. Again, he wins the world championship. The Don Callis family, the most hated faction in all wrestling, at least according to Don Callis. And then you're going to have Andrade as their world champion with a fucking faction eventually with all the gold. And it's not going to be oversaturated. It's not going to be too much, kind of like how the Death Riders were. So I don't hate it. So when it makes sense, it's going to make proper sense. I hate saying that somebody should listen to TK, but fuck, maybe it's Brian. Nope, pause. It's probably Brian. Brian's doing all the booking.
Question then for everybody. Who did the spot better? Dragon Lee or MJF? Because they both did the hanging spot this week.
That's right, they did. Oh, God. I don't know. I'm a sucker for MJF just because of his fucking reaction. Just because he's just so damn animated. That's the thing I love about MJF so much. He's just so animated. He thinks of in his head, like, how can I be Carney, but, like, make it look cool? And then he does it, and then it's fucking awesome. Every time. Every time. So I'm going to stick with MJF. Goddamn, Dragon Lee's dead, though.
Yeah, he really slumped on that apron.
Yeah, he did.
I think they were both as good as each other, to be fair. But it was just so surprising when Dragon Lee was literally in that episode. He looked like he was, like, dead. But I think that was the first time we saw Gunther finally dominant instead of laughing and chuckling at the crowd and all that other palaver and all that garbage.
Serious Austrian.
Oh, he was pissed because Dragon Lee actually got some offense on him. He embarrassed him.
Good.
I don't know. I can't really, because they were both as good as each other. So I can't really.
It's just funny how they both happened like 2 days apart.
Incredible.
Back to back, baby. Got to be prepared for the hangings. Oh, that's shit. That is terrible. But you know what's not terrible? trying to figure out what the hell. Actually, you know what? Maybe it is terrible fucking what Beer did. I don't know. The boys are about to talk it out. I'm excited for it. It's finally time for all of us to figure out how the Dragon Club will deal with what went down last week. I'm telling you, I'm already on pins and needles. In case you missed it, let's recap why Beer has some serious explaining to do.
Welcome, everybody, to Promo Rumble 11.
It's already over when I walk through the door. I'm here to change the game and leave them wanting more. There's no denying, I'll give you what you came for. Fire in the sky, lighting up the night, smoke in your eyes. Everybody rise, my rival is never silent. There is no hope for you.
Brew. I am Brew. Right, lads, away we go. Brew. Francis Ford Capone. I mean, I'm assuming you accepted the challenge. The front door is open. Come on in.
Fire in the sky, lighting up the night. My rival is never silent.
Unfortunately, Ted P. DeNiro did not complete the third round for the Knowledge Championship. Therefore, he ends on 1 point.
Which means we do have a brand new Knowledge Champion. Congratulations to the co-GM, El Jefe.
Hey. So yeah, what?
But we've also got extra security, so this is just one-on-one Phoenix versus Demoness.
Butch Cassidy, I'm all you wish you could be.
That you cannot kill what is already dead.
Smoke in your eyes. My rival is never silent.
Beer is cashing in. The referee has no choice.
1, 2, 3.
Smoke. It's already over.
We are still here!
You're proud of yourself, aren't you?
When I got screwed over at promo series, I made a promise. I would bring this to the Dragon Club, and I made my word, because when I wanted to conquer the final frontier, I got screwed. When opportunity arises, you take it.
Well, fair enough, but he's going to be pissed.
Screw him.
He's one of us.
Listen, do you want to make money, or do you want to be a champion?
Well, I'm not getting involved, but you're going to have to make the peace somehow.
Where is he? What the hell was that?
Never get involved in my matches, and never get involved in my business.
You think I wanted to get involved in there?
To be fair, it wasn't his fault.
Do you think it was his fault? But you think it was his fault as well for getting involved?
You need to remember who's the one with the Iron Band contract. Who is the longest reigning champion in Max Wrestling history, and who should be the undisputed leader of the Dragon Club?
I don't blame you for cashing in. I've cashed in. But I would never cash in on a brother.
You owe me.
Well, Phoenix, it just shows that you have a loser mentality.
No.
When opportunity rises, you take it. Maybe you could learn a lesson from me.
When an opportunity comes knocking, I'm taking that from you.
Bitch.
Wants to explain for.
Suck my big ween, he said. This guy
He was sleeping.
taking a piss, man.
He's not going to win. He's not going to bring the championship to the Dragon
Taking
Club
a
if he's
piss,
sleeping.
man.
So I jumped to the chance. And look what happened. Daz, you should be proud of me. I brought gold back to this club. He was sleeping. And
I'm
when
not
it
even a
missed-
part of this club, and I'm offended for y'all. This is disgusting.
So I've got nothing to explain. Knock, knock. Who's there? Opportunity. Open the door. Take this. That's what I did. I got nothing to explain. What was Edge known for his whole career?
Stealing Lita.
The
Oh, I was just banging her on TV, but okay.
The ultimate opportunist. That's what I do. I win. I'm a successful. I'm the longest reigning max heavyweight champion in history. And it's not just me says it. The website says it. Everyone is saying it. I'm Beard Doesn't. It's not just me says it. Max Wrestling's website says it. Everyone on the thing here said about it. I ended Corey's reign. He was dominant. I was tag champion with you, Mo.
Hey.
Even though I didn't specifically lose the belt. But hey, it's not just me says it.
And I was
Max
waiting
Wrestling's
for just...
website says it. So,
I was waiting.
no.
I was waiting for the sly comments. So, I got a fun... I do have that Knowledge Championship thing, but there is a fun little title next to my name, too. It's called GM. So, give me a call, Craig.
Oh.
We'll figure something out.
No, I'm having
Since
this
you're
forever.
so confident in yourself. I'm okay with what you had to do. I get it. I fucking just think it's a bit much. I think you're taking a piss. But hey, opportunity is opportunity, so why not share it fair?
I just
Me?
realized there's
Sharon?
3 champions sitting here right now.
Isn't it crazy?
There's no co-world champions when it comes to Max. It's not happening for the first time. It's not just me saying it. The website says it. So
I'm just going to say what gets said 90% of the time in British interview rooms in the police service. No comment. Moving on, we are officially on the road to Promo Mania, taking the fast lane through our next Max event, Revolution Road, which comes your way March 12th, featuring predictions for AEW's Revolution and a whole bunch more.
That's right, including and not limited to the tag team championships are finally on the line as Stevie Nicks and Michael Larkin look to take on the artists formerly known as the Brothers of Max Destruction, Cypher and Blade Rodriguez.
Once again, it takes place March 12th. Go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com/revolution for more information. And the official theme song is Shut Up and Fight by Captain's Revenge. Very appropriate right now. You can catch it now along with all my music on Spotify, YouTube, and all other streaming platforms. And do not forget, there is a brand new album dropping at midnight tonight. Part 1 of a back-to-back double album release, because there's another one next week too. Now,
hey,
we have a wall, and it's full of wankers. I don't know if Beer's going to be on there again this week, but he was certainly on there last week. It's time for the wanker wall.
Watch yourself.
I'm the biggest wanker in this place, man. Hey, no. I'm the biggest wanker in this place, okay? Me, not you.
I'll just smoke on everyone's tears.
Beautiful shit.
I haven't made any notes this week because the only person I really want to put on it is Papa H for very lazy Rumble booking, very lazy daisical. Actually, no, there was another one, but I'm going to get to that in a little bit later on. So 20 points to Papa H.
Damn you, Papa H. You son of a bitch, you. No, I'm just kidding. Who we got? Who do we got? I'm almost as inclined as I'm not even part of the drag club to throw this fella up on there, but I'm gonna leave that for y'all if y'all decide to do it. Goodness gracious. I don't want to give more points to Papa H, but it is what it is. I guess I'll give these points to Brock instead for burying Obafemi. I mean, I don't know who's calling the spot. In that instance, I'm going to just have to go with the vet. Now, granted, no, actually, you know what? No, I do know who did this because it was Bobby Roode, Jamie Noble, and some of the other. Who was the other fucking dorks that fucking booked this Royal Rumble? Let's find out. Who's
Michael Hayes.
Oh, there you go. All four of those butt fuckers. That's right. I brought back the shit from the fucking middle school days. 50 points apiece. You guys obviously booked it. Like, yeah, we're gonna give blame to Papa H because it's his show, but I'm giving the blame directly to y'all. Because if you guys are the ones that booked the Rumble, that means you booked the bad Obafemi spot, which means you booked probably booked the goddamn camera cunt that showed Jay yeeting rather than fucking Brock getting yeeted over the damn rope.
Yep.
Ridiculous. Amateur hour, as we say.
On that,
Brock
before we
Lesnar
get to beer, then I'm gonna put 50 points on Jey Uso because your stupid yeet almost ruined the whole fucking Rumble.
It did ruin the whole Rumble. What are you talking about, bruh? Ruined, fam.
I'm guessing Road Dogg's involved in that booking too, so we're giving him 50 points.
Yeah. Oh, fucking. You should get extra points just for being a fucking nerd.
You're probably going to say one of the ones I was going to say. So, Beer, who you got?
I'm going to give 100 points to the Saudi Arabian
There you go.
crowd.
Yeah, that boy.
Absolute disgrace. The fact that you had 30, you could say hot women. 30 hot women, except Nia Jax. But
29 on Nia Jax.
Hey, fucking don't tell that shit
Some
to her,
people
man.
like her.
So, how did she make it out alive after crotch chopping the Saudi Arabian crowd? How did she make
They
it out
realized
alive?
how big she was. They're like, we're not fucking with her.
I wouldn't mess. She's a Samoan, by the way. She's got Samoan descent.
Hey.
So 100 crowd to them. I felt sorry for all 30 women. So I'm going to get to the best ball in a bit, but I'm on. It's not just me says it. Max Wrestling says it. Is there anything for Uncle Dave this week?
Other than the thing you had sent me about something in Japan? About Evil leaving or whatever. That's about it, but that's
And Takahashi as well. That's
right. Yeah, Takahashi's could be leaving after his contract, but he'll go straight to AEW if he does. Or he could just be done with wrestling altogether.
Possible. To be fair,
He didn't want to be an actor.
I do want to give points as well to let you know, Brie Bella.
Yeah.
50 points to Brie Bella. One, the theme song is fucking atrocious. It is like wanting to pull your teeth out, and that is painful. So I put a tweet out the following. Let's get to my page of what I did when I tweeted about Brie Bella. I gotta admit, because I was ill over the weekend, so I watched the Royal Rumble sadly in bed, by the way, which sucked. So I tweeted
So
the
did I,
following.
but I had pizza.
About to take a nap.
I can name a lot of things I prefer than that. This is actually with Nikki Bella, with Raw, with them two clowns wanting to go for the tag team titles. I swear to God,
Is that
if
what they
that
said?
is the match for Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai at WrestleMania against the Bella twins, I don't think I'll watch.
I didn't know that's
So
what they
I
said because I
tweeted.
skipped the whole segment.
That's what I did. All right, next one I'm going to get to in a second. So this tweet I put, I can name a lot of things I prefer than this garbage. 1, ripping my eyeballs out. 2, watching my cat have a piss. 3, watching my gran take a shit. 4, go back to my old job where I used to be a fucking cleaner. 5, get stung by a wasp, which I did when I was 7. I had the day off school, which is great. And number 6, And finally, have my ex message me. Who wants this garbage?
Oh, you didn't include standing on Lego?
Oh yeah, you can add that as well. Mic drop. And I want to give 50 points to Def Rebel for Def Rebel-ing Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You motherfuckers.
Def Rebel Stephanie Vaquer.
Why? Why would you? What the hell was wrong with her theme?
Because we're not allowed to have anything good anymore.
Nope. We miss CFO and Jim Johnson.
I miss CFO.
Wasn't Steph-
motherfucker.
Wasn't Stephanie Vaquer's original WWE theme by Def Rebel?
Yep.
Or did she break? So
Yeah.
why the fuck did they change it?
'Cause fuck you,
Tell
that's
me.
why.
If it ain't broke, don't fix
That's the only
it.
reason they could take him. Because we fucking felt like it.
Def
Now
Rebel
shut the
walk
hell
into
up,
a
I guess.
museum and you see all this work of art. Here's a bucket of shit. There you go.
Yeah.
When are them twats deals up with WWE?
Quicker than Saudi, I hope.
Yeah, leave them there.
Please.
Let them get a taxi back to
Def-
fucking United States.
Def Rebel literally do what Jack Nicholson did in the Batman '89. They walk into a museum and fucking ruin everything.
Yep.
No slander on that film. I love that film.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson's goat.
Bananas.
Oh yeah, we love you, Jack Nicholson.
So, hang on. Def Rebel not on the list yet, but I'm going to join you on that one. 500 points to Def Rebel because you fucking suck.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just
So it's
trash.
550 for Def Rebel.
Please stop. I was going to throw a lot of points to somebody, but I can't remember who it was.
Oh, I do want to give another 200 points as well to our Prime Minister Keir Starmer. He apparently has apologised to the Jeffrey Epstein victims for appointing Nigel Manderson and believing his lies.
Ow.
No, you're not sorry. You're just sorry you got caught.
That one.
So fuck you. 200 points to our dickhead of a Prime Minister.
Okay, Mo, you got anybody
Get
else?
Farage. Get Farage
If
to save the country.
If he's gonna go political, we might as well go with the dumb shit too.
That's where I'm going.
Apparently, us Americans need to find something else to focus on, even though millions of pages of these files include former presidents and actors and producers. Oh yeah, and the fucking president of my country. Fucking hell. How many points did you give Keir Starmer? 200?
200.
200.
Yeah, fucking copy it.
Very similar. I am throwing 250 to Kid Rock.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because that was the most embarrassing performance of American Badass I've ever seen in my life.
What was this?
It was at a Trump rally, and
Yep.
it was just a bunch of middle-aged conservatives pretending to headbang to Kid Rock and pretending to know who
Yes.
he is and then pretending
They
to
did-
enjoy
they-
the music. And it
Most
was
of them weren't
see
even on
that.
fucking rhythm.
it was like
It was cringe and a half.
I don't know what kind of comparison to make it to. It would be like, imagine a Canadian nursing home and you send Chad Kroger.
Nice.
It was just awful.
love
It was
that guy.
awkward. It was embarrassing, and it finally made 2000 Undertaker uncool because I never went.
Yep.
I used to love that song. Even though
Everyone
I'm not
here
even
again.
I'm not even American or a badass, but I used to fucking love that song, and oh my god, I hate
It's
it after
legit.
that. So 250 points to Kid Rock. Also,
Jesus.
you were dubbing half the fucking time, and you made it obvious because your voice kept playing while you weren't even holding the mic to your mouth.
Exactly. That shit killed me. I was like, who's singing? I didn't know there was a backup singer to this shit.
No, that was his voice, pre-recorded.
No, I know.
It was a
I know.
pre-recorded live performance of Kid
Fuck.
Rock.
No, he just played the song and he sung over it, asshole. What a jerk off. Jesus. Can't stand
But
it
it was embarrassing, so I never want to see that again.
ever again.
I don't think there's anybody else for the Bellend
I don't know. Are we
board.
giving Ricochet points for
Oh.
his fucking going bananas on Twitter?
Oh, what did he doing?
Or is it positive?
What did he say?
Oh,
So he's talking about how WWE killed careers.
Yes, I read this last night.
Some,
So-
they're guilty of some, yeah.
There's a lot of them. You know what? No, these are all positive. He's 100% right.
His NXT run was excellent. He had two of the best
Well,
matches I've seen in NXT.
So let me, you know what, fuck it, well, I'll save it for the other one because I think these are all on the better side. Because if you think about it, he's 100% right. Look at how things could have went in different aspects, and like I said, I'll break it down when we get there.
I do want to give another 100 points as well to the IWC for the fucking losers that were in the crowd crying when Brie Bella turned up. You do know, Miss Bella, it's your husband that's more over. They probably don't know that D-Bry is in B-Dry is in AEW. So
They refuse to know, bud. They refuse.
So
Yeah.
so we got Naja Brinny sobbing in my seat. I finally saw the Bellas live. Fuck you. Fucking bomb.
I was sobbing too, but for a different reason. Oh, not again.
It's just the
Um,
theme song.
Right?
I
Not
did
again. Get
say
outta here.
that on a thread somewhere. That somebody mentioned about Nikki Bella coming back. It's like, yep, and she's still living off her husband's chance.
Hey, right? Yeah. If fucking there's
Yep.
one thing you're doing, dude, you're sucking any last bit of your husband's fucking aura up.
They were yesing, they were knowing, and then the Bellas even did the fucking thing.
Yeah. That. Don't ever do that shit again.
All be dry.
Fuck
Yeah.
hell.
It's all B-Dry.
Sorry, be dry. We
Yeah,
like
sorry,
you, but
Love you, bud. Your wife can suck a dick. Probably
I
yours.
agree.
I mean,
I agree with that.
I was okay with seeing her at all in that capacity, but I don't need to see her in a wrestling capacity.
Oh,
Please.
she's done. You're
And again,
done,
the
Rod.
music. Actually, you know what? For Bree's music, I'm throwing another 20 points to Death Rebel. Because they're responsible for that shit.
That
Right,
was
you
Jim
fucks.
Johnson. Was that Jim Johnson?
Don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that.
Let's
No.
Jim.
I-
Jim wouldn't have done us dirty like that and then gone away.
It was
I don't know
actually
if Jim had
CFO.
any
The
bad
CFO.
themes.
CFO were mostly good. They were a damn sight
Let
better
them
than
off.
Death Rebel.
We'll let
Oh,
yeah.
CFO
But
off.
this was one of the bad ones.
I think we'll let CFO off.
Alright then, let's move on to the other side, shall we? I think that's all the wankers this week.
Yeah, and luckily not everyone is a wanker, so now it's time to give the proper points away, the bruv points. Let's get it onto the bruv board. Bruv. Fuck it. Let's start with the Ricochet thing really quick. So he went on a whole Twitter thing talking about how WWE kills careers. Let's see, who did he fucking start with here? It says same thing happened to Finn Balor, Shinsuke. Oh, that's right, Apollo Crews and many others. WWE kills legacies and the love of the sport. It's what they do best. I do feel this way, and many others do as well. The company kills the love, and you end up being a shell of who you are and just going through the motions. Let's see here. It says, I argue that El Generico had a better legacy than Sami Zayn. 100%.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You didn't watch
That's-
Ring of Honor long enough then.
I completely disagree.
Didn't watch Ring of Honor long enough. They took my love of pro wrestling away. I will never forget how I felt walking into work every week and that the platform was only there to make others look good at my expense. And I told them I'd rather quit and go back to the indies and make whatever I'd make there than come back next week.
Stop
Goddamn
on that
right.
one as well. I'll stop on that one. He'd have never met his wife if he'd have quit.
There's this thing called fucking divine intervention. You know what I mean? Fate is a motherfucker. Shit happens for reasons. I don't know. I'm in the aspect of him because now, granted, I'm gonna, let's give 50 for him. I'll give Ricochet 50 points for just going out there and speaking your mind. Not so much, maybe not even the truth, because I know Beard maybe doesn't just fully agree. Maybe he agrees with some of it. I'm sure he's not the only one in that boat. I'm sure you're not gonna fully agree to the terms of it all. Maybe some of it, whatever. But Ricochet's got the right to say what he wants. He says what he wanted. I personally agree with it. I really do. again, if you look at all of the, and I hate saying it like this, but Finn and Shinsuke are probably the two more, and even Apollo Crews are like massive examples of what WWE does to you. Ricochet is, again, another one on that one. If you look at Finn Balor was a five-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, leader of the Bullet Club, numerous time tag champ, was a fucking legend. He was Prince Devitt. Came in, he was the Demon. The Demon got too over, or Vince didn't like it, gone. And then he had really nothing else to go on. Shinsuke was all charisma and hard and strong style wrestling. And Vince said, I don't like either of those. And that was it. And then that was the end of that one. And then Apollo Crews was this fucking guy that they could not stop ranting and raving about on NXT. You can't stop ranting and raving about how fucking crazy athletic and strong and awesome Apollo Crews is. And then you get this guy a shot on the main roster and you think, a big strong guy that could do flips? Fuck it. Send it. No. I want you big like Big E and don't do cool shit.
And put on a fake Nigerian accent.
And pick on it. Don't forget the fucking bullshit character.
Oh, God.
So, yeah.
And
for that one, I'll agree.
I agree on Finn, Nakamura, and Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews, I first saw him in NXT. He should have been Vince's wet dream.
Seriously.
He should have been Vince's wet fantasy. I'm surprised he never put him in the Hurt Business, when obviously the Hurt Business was the best thing about WWE. Can you imagine them five?
Mm-hmm.
Him in the Hurt Business. Nakamura, I remember when he came in. Great matches with Joe, Bobby Roode. Incredible. When he won
everyone.
When he lost to Jinder Mahal, I said, that's it. He's fucked.
You know what? I'm glad you brought up him starting NXT, because I always go back to it. That match with Sammy, that entrance.
God, yes.
That first NXT entrance of Nakamura is the definition of aura. You can't spell Nakamura without aura. Well, you need the A, but still.
I can't wait to get to that takeover.
Anybody who's watching or listening who's relatively new within the last, 5 years or so with WWE, and if you haven't seen that debut of Shinsuke Nakamura against Sami Zayn, please go and watch it. The entrance, the music, the fans, the movements, and Sami Zayn's expression. His opponent sitting in the ring, watching his opponent come down the ramp, just smiling like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
And Balor. I'll get to this one. This frustrates me. You remember when Prince came into NXT, him and Hideo Itami?
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought that would have been the tag team for the main roster, because Itami was fucking ruined. When Balor came to the main roster, he was the first Universal Champion. He got injured, and obviously you can't help that. I'm not blaming Rollins on that one.
No. Finn's even said it was his own fault for putting his arm out.
Everyone keeps telling me that bring back the Demon. No, Demon literally was finished. Extreme Rules 2021. Go back to the ending of that match with Roman Reigns.
Still unexplained.
Exactly. And WrestleMania 39, the final nail in the coffin, was Hell in a Cell against Edge. So I do not ever want to see the Demon again.
Finn said himself the Demon wasn't supposed to be a different character. It was just an elevation of himself. It was never meant to be, I got to transform into the Demon to beat this guy, because it makes himself look weak.
I like that. But it's also super true.
But they're trying to push Finn now, and it feels like it's way too late.
It is. It's not any momentum behind him. But then again, if you really wanted it, you could find lightning in a bottle.
It's not so much that it's too late for Finn, because he still has so much left to give. I just think they've got too much going on. So think, oh, wait a minute, maybe we should push Finn again. You've got Punk and Roman. You've got Drew. You've got Braun Breaker. You've got Sami Zayn, ultimate underdog. You've got Cody, I don't know where the fuck he stands.
The only lead, I think, is going to be against Dom. That's the only lead.
And they just...
You'll beat Dom.
They honestly need to break up the Judgment Day, because it's It's run its course. It's
over.
completely deviated from the original conception of the group.
Yep.
Oh, definitely.
So,
When it was
all right, let's get back to the board. 100 points to Javon Evans for that Rumble performance.
Good job,
what
fella.
a fucking star.
Kid's gonna go somewhere.
a lot of 100 points to Sol Ruka as well.
Yeah.
There we go.
She is a star.
A star.
Um,
I'm not gonna go full 100 though. I'm gonna go 60 though for my man Andrade. Not only is he out here beating Kenny Omega, but he's got the biatches.
Yeah.
That man has got them. He's got that.
It's
fucking
aura,
stuff.
baby. It's that fucking aura. The kids, you know what that they do the thing with the thing.
He's
Weirdos.
found
Yeah.
that NXT aura again. Because when he came into NXT and he got redeveloped with Zelina, he's got that Andrade back. That's the NXT Andrade.
It's that freedom, baby. It's that freedom.
Goodness.
That was a great pairing. They just haven't known what to do with him since they broke up. Anywhere.
Facts.
That was the worst thing they ever did.
Yeah, they keep ruining a good thing. We got to give 100 points to Liv Morgan for a well-deserved win. She's accomplished so much in WWE.
She has.
But she never won a Rumble before until now. It's crazy. And
Don't
think
know
she
it's a
had-
weird story about Liv Morgan. Remember when
Her and
Ruby
Enzo?
got released? When
That
Ruby
part.
got let go, there was rumors saying that she was going to be too.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Because
that.
she lives on the farm, there was no like reception in the area, so I think Liv just about got saved. And what a decision! Triple H deserves a little bit of credit for that because Liv, she's on the roll of a life. So
Yeah, she is.
I'd extra 50 because of the fucking outfit and how
Yes.
good fucking Derriere looked.
I was going to say for the Rumble outfit.
Yeah.
The Rumble fit alone.
Nah, that was smoking. Speaking of that,
That's right.
Rhea Ripley, customary weekly 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
EO.
and as they're a tag team now, same for EO.
Yeah, that's got to be the new tradition now.
I think we gotta give 20, maybe 30 points apiece to Punk and Roman for the segment on Raw.
Oh yeah, no
Definitely.
more. Yeah, like 50 apiece. It was fucking awesome.
50
Incredible.
apiece. I didn't say actually. The last 20 minutes. No, apart from the match of Stephanie and Raquel, the two segments either side, especially the Liv and Dom segment, were rushed as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Like
Get 'em
the
out
whole
too
segment was like 30 seconds long. Hey, Dom's back. Hey, Liv's here. Hey, here comes Raquel. Hey, I forgive you. Hey, let's get to the match.
Yep.
What the fuck? You're giving me whiplash.
Because it's a story that you shouldn't care about.
I mean, they obviously ran over on time somewhere, and they had to cut it
Yeah.
down because they still had the match and the main event to come. But I don't know why you panic so much. You're on Netflix. It's not like you're on a time schedule. So I'm gonna throw an extra 10 points on the Wanker Walter Triple H for that. So yeah, 50 to Punk, 50 to Roman.
Zebros.
150, that's a Liv. I'm trying to think. 'Cause it's been. I gotta give 100 points to the crowd from Dynamite last night for saying "fuck ice."
Yes.
Oh yeah, there you go.
They're well
you.
done. Kudos to
Good job,
them.
Vegas. Good job,
They were in
Vegas.
Vegas, yeah.
Vegas, that's it. Kudos
Also, I
to them.
loved that small setup.
Yeah, right. I mean, people
looked
were
better.
bitching on the internet. Oh, that's about time AEW sells out somewhere. I'm like, they couldn't fucking WWE couldn't sell it in Saudi Arabia. Shut the fuck up.
Literally built a stadium for him, and he still couldn't fill it.
Exactly.
So Dom is facing Vikingo this week.
Hell, that sounds awesome.
Oh, Dom and Vikingo, I'm well down
Speaking
for
of
that.
Dom, 50 points to Dom. He had presence on Raw.
He's
It
got bitches
felt
galore.
so good to actually see him again.
It did. Should have been in the Rumble.
He probably thought, fuck, go in there. Stick to get ready to face Vikingo.
Boy, smart man. Smart man.
There's someone else, actually.
Ciampa
Yeah.
Obviously, debuted
Sylvie.
last week and then won the TNT title on Collision. 20 points.
Yeah, he calls it Sylvie, and I like it.
This might be the last time I get to say it, unless they use another theme song, because they did a recap on Raw. So another 100 points to Linkin Park.
There you go. Boy.
I'm trying to think who else. There's someone else. I want to give 50 points to Keanu Carver. That performance in that 7-man ladder match, unbelievable. He was literally murdering everyone left, right, and center. I need to give 50 points to Joe Hendry.
Yes.
Don't know if you've watched it yet.
I
Joe
know he
Hendry
won.
did win the NXT Championship. Thank goodness.
There was no one else really that could have won it.
Yeah, I thought Ricky would have been the safer option, but they...
Who did you give points to in the ladder match?
Keanu Carver.
Keanu.
To be fair, I should really give 20 points to each compared, to be fair. Who else? There is a few more. I'm trying to think. It's been a quiet week, to be fair, in terms of
Bit, yeah.
who's been...
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, it was all Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to give 20 points to Obafemi for destroying the War Raiders. And I love the War Raiders, but Obafemi is just... The guy's just ridiculous.
I'm not... I can't tell if they're booking him as a face or a heel. He's just destroying everyone.
I think he's a bit of a tween right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and who did Hobbs' theme? We didn't mention Hobbs.
Oh, Hobbs, yeah.
Hobbs,
interesting that
I feel so...
that they showed...
I think Hobbs against Priest will be good.
Yeah.
I
hate it.
that.
It was very interesting that they showed the name that we know him as on a WWE Tron and then changed his name.
Royce Keys.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really roll off the tongue, but I get the sentiment behind it.
Same, and it's fucked. And here's the fucked part, because I had no idea what the sentiments were. I didn't know that it was his son's name and his mom's name or whatever, his mom's maiden name or whatever. And I was like, on the TSK review, which by the way you'll see that later on today, I was like, who the fuck's giving this guy a name? I went on a whole ass fucking deal about it, and it was like, oh, I feel so terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't exactly pack a punch like Powerhouse Hobbs, but I get it. So cool.
Yeah.
Whatever. There was somebody else I was going to drop some last points to.
I'm trying to think, actually. Like I said, it's been a very quiet week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we don't know who it is yet, but the Masked Man.
Oh,
which we didn't really talk about either.
He didn't, actually, yeah.
20 points, just because he still fucked over Braun Breaker. But we literally don't know who it is. There's so many contenders. We'll probably get into it in depth next week. But we didn't really hear anything else about it on Raw. It was addressed. It's probably going to be a couple of weeks before we get the reveal. All we can say is there's a little bit of facial hair, and it looked like blue eyes or bright eyes. Too bright to be Seth Rollins.
There's actually another one we did not mention of the Royal Rumble of how fucking juiced he looked was Gable.
Oh, he's been lifting.
Huge. That brother looks huge.
Original Americano.
He did that.
I love that when it came out.
That shit was awesome.
Yeah. Gable gets 50 points.
Yeah, give 50s for my guy Gable. We will not say the first name.
No.
Even though we did earlier when we said Kroger. So.
Ah, fuck.
It's fine.
20 points to me.
There it is.
And 10 points to me for seizing the moment.
Nice. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for the walls then for this week. We've broken them down. Oh, yeah, no Jericho.
Damn.
But anyway.
No Jericho.
No Jericho.
Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all. Before we close this up, let's find out what cheap plugs are coming your way from the TSK.
bunch of plugs coming, not a bunch of plugs coming from the TSK, but stuff is coming from the TSK. We did do a Riyadh Rumble review. It's going to be up today. Should have been up a little bit sooner. I don't want to say it's on me, but it's on me. No big deal, though. Don't trip, Tater Chip. The TSK is back for your entertainment pleasure. So as Cypher is making his debut on the footy, I've got even more footy coming your way. A very late, weirdly dropped predictions from last Tuesday's game against Pumas is up from San Diego FC. The review for that one will also be up today, so you're going to get freaking episodes everywhere. You're going to get episodes on the Max Footy Pod. You're going to get episodes on the TSK, and, of course, right here on the Max Wrestling. All kinds of stuff coming your way. The boys are considering doing a Grand Slam Australia review, since it's going to be somewhat of a big show, a little bit of a mini show before we get to Revolution. God, we're really hoping to try to make Revolution special to TSK. We'd really like to try to get a nice little gathering together to get, so we can do a little cool video or whatever, because Revolution is going to be in LA, Los Angeles, as they like to say. So it's possible, but not a guarantee. Otherwise, we will just be simply reviewing it as the TSK does. And with that, even more footies coming your way. I want to say there's an international break coming up, because we got a big there's 2 weeks of international break happening. So that'll give me plenty of time to get even more stuff going for San Diego FC. Like I said, I got a post-match review coming up. Just like Cypher when the Charlotte roster, I've got SDFC breakdown for a roster, replacements for Chucky, guys we should go after. Is signing Robert Lewandowski or Mo Salah a real thing? We're going to talk all about it, and trust me, as much as I'm a Spurs fan still, and I really don't give a fuck about Liverpool, I would really love to see Mo Salah running down the wing every Saturday. So that'd be fucking cool. I'd love it, but again, we'll talk about it. We'll see if it's a feasible thing. We'll see if we can make it happen. And the only way you guys can make it happen by following us and watching us is by following all the fun social. And trust me, I mean it. We is everywhere. Start on the Twitter. Twitter's all the fun stuff. We do all the, the tweeting, as the kids say. Max Wrestling UK, Captain 512, SMR Podnet, Max Football Pod. Check out the beautifully done, consistently updated website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com. You can get all kinds of links there. Check that out. And then, of course, I told you about it earlier, but I'm going to tell you about it right now. Follow, subscribe. Start right here on the YouTube. Head over to Facebook, then Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all the other fun socials. Facebook is the place to be. It's where you can get all your information, where you can be a part of the game. You want to get in the knowledge gimmick? Get on Facebook. You want to be a part of the EVP running? Get on Facebook. Maybe you want to talk some shit in a promo? Get on Facebook. That's where the interaction happens, and trust me, we open for the new challenge.
Yeah. Now, Beer, talk about bringing back black and gold.
Rightio. So the journey has begun. So I think it was Tuesday, the first episode was uploaded.
Yeah, but
so I have started a lot of recording, and this is going to be a long journey, so I hope everyone is a bit patient with it. So this is from 2012 to 2021. So this could take 18 months. This could be 18 months to 2 years worth of work.
Hey,
so I hope everyone shows the love. Every day there's a new episode dropping at 1 p.m. UK time. I'm not sure what time in your side, Mo. But
that's like 9 a.m.
So hit my YouTube channel is JMB434. The Retro Rewind, I will do my best to sneak some in.
Hey, the Retro.
I am going to think about doing AEW All Out 2021, which is my personal favorite AEW pay-per-view ever, for obvious reasons. So yeah, that is what's coming on my channel. I'll try and sneak some little content in, but NXT Back to Black and Gold with the beautifully done thumbnail, thanks to our beloved captain there. Get watching and subscribe and
make sure you use that new logo.
Shit's hot. Go subscribe right now. Like I mentioned earlier, there is a brand new Captain's Revenge album dropping midnight tonight. Please check it out, because I've been fighting SoundCloud tooth and nail for 2 fucking weeks over this album, because they kept telling me to make edits.
Fuck you,
for reasons that made no sense. Like, can you please make sure it's the right language? And if it's an instrumental, put none. They're all in fucking English. What are you talking about? But anyway, they finally approved it this morning to release tonight. So that's Broken Hourglass,
Jesus.
which is part 1 of a 2-week double album release. Part 1 of Sands of Time. Broken Hourglass drops tonight. 0 Hour drops next week. Go check them out now. And this album features Relentless, which has already been released. And I think it also features... Hang on, let me get these initials right. Buck Talkers will know exactly what I'm talking about. IICYIFY. If you don't know what it means, please don't look it up. If you do, then I know you read stuff. Anyway, go check it all out tonight. Join us next week for all the stuff on the road to Grand Slam, Revolution, and we are well on the way to Mania and Elimination Chamber in Chicago. It's a busy schedule for wrestling fans these next couple of months, so please join us next week. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang! You gotta wake up first.